Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Yakuza 4. It's your boy Karagol Gaming, and you know how we do things around here. Last episode we trashed this place because, you know, we had to do what we had to do. This episode, let's see what we got. Are you gonna let me pass now, sir? Or am I on your shit list?
もしもし。
ああ、やっと出た。
ああ、花ちゃんか。
社長、さっきから何回電話してると思ってんですか？30回はしてますよ。ちゃんと電話に出てくださいよ。
Clinging much.
悪い悪い。ねえ何？
早く会社に戻ってきてください。取り立て行ってからもう何時間経ってると思ってんですか？
何時間くらいだろう。
4時間ですよ、4時間。
は
社長、今何時だと思ってます？ 12時5分です。もう日付変わってんですよ。世の中は終電の時間なんですよ。知ってますか？
ああ、分かった分かった。悪かったって。
もう全然反省してない。
いや、本当に悪いって思ってるって。
社長は好きな時間に出社して好きなことばっかりしてるからいいですよ。でも私はですね、毎朝9時から会社来て帳簿の整理したりトイレ掃除したり返済滞ってるお客さんに電話したり出前の注文したりしてるんですから、もうクタクタなんですよ。
出前は関係ないじゃない。君が食いたくて取ってんだし。
とにかく私は超疲れてるんです。
分かってるって。だから今日も先に帰っていいって言ったでしょ。どうせ店の鍵は花ちゃんが持ってんだしさ。
帰れないから言ってるんです。
どうしてよ。
ついさっきから店の外で怖い人たちが喧嘩してるんですよ。
喧嘩？いや別に大丈夫でしょ。それくらい。
何言ってるんですか？私レイプとかされたらどうするんですか？
レイプ？君が？
笑いました。
あ、いやいや。
Just sign your death note, bro.
じゃないんですよ。なんか一人は銃みたいなの持っちゃってるし、とにかくあんなのに巻き込まれたら大変ですよ。
銃？おい、花ちゃん、それどんなやつなんだ？
ですね。なんか一人は上野がどうこうって叫んでましたけど。
上野？
とにかくこのままだと私外に出れないんです。早く会社に戻って何とかしてください。
分かった。すぐ行く。
Head for Sky Finance! Poor Hana's gonna run into a wall someday. She's gonna get burnt out the way she's stressing all the time. If she survives this ordeal, that is. How about we save our game for the first time this playthrough, huh? How about that? That sounds good to me. Yep. No matter how long I wait for her, I know she won't come. Every story has an ending, some fulfilling, some not. Our story falls within the latter, I'm afraid. But an unfulfilling ending doesn't need to be sad, it's merely an end. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take both. The most important thing is that we finish them. Ooh! I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to see these saving scenes because the music is fucking jamming in the background. Are you kidding me? Let's see. This way? What is happening here, sir? Hey! What about you? You have more experience for me? Damn it. Flirting is tougher than I thought. The timing is impossible. I wish there was some way I could know the exact second I should approach someone. No, I shouldn't give up just yet. I just gotta practice my lines and find the right time to use it. I actually blasted through that one way too quickly, so I didn't actually see what it said. Adventure? No. Kamiyama works, combat, heat actions, pause menu. It could be this, right? Probably. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's go.
Arai-san.
秋山さん、あんたがくれようとしていたチャンス、どうやら俺はもらい損ねたようだ。それじゃ。
Arai-san.
You better move or they're gonna pin this death on you.
Ah, 頭を一撃、余分な発砲は一切なし。こりゃ殺す気満々で撃ってるね。逃げなくていいんですか？
え？
犯人はさっき走ってった男ですよね。このままだとあなたが警察に捕まることになると思うんですが。
あんた。
仇の方ですよね、あなた。
ああ、そうだな。
警察ってのは嫌なやつが多いとこです。捕まったら無理やり自白させられてしまうかもしれませんよ。
花ちゃん。
あ、ちょっと手遅れでしたね。
お前か。動くな！動くな！俺？動くなと言ってるだろ！いや、おい、違うって。いや、俺じゃないんだって。無駄な抵抗はやめろ。
杉内さんの尋問は半端ないと思いますんで、気合い入れて頑張ってください。それじゃ。暴れるな、お前は。動くな。
杉内っておい、ちょっと待てよ、あんた。いや、だから違うんだって。さっきのとこに聞いてよ。
Put the gun down, you fucking pig.
花ちゃん。
Chapter 2, The One. That poor building has seen so many fucking explosions at this point. Oh.
Oi, 起きろ。起きろ。釈放だ。 早く支度しろ。
よかったな、目撃者がいて。あの可愛い顔したお前さんの部下の子に感謝すんだな。
Sound disappointed, bitch.
花ちゃんのことですか。
あの女すげえ必死だったぜ。雨の中ずぶ濡れになりながらここに来て、社長はやってませんってな。
そうですか。
秋山、これ以上金村工業みたいなクズとは付き合うな。
You ain't my dad?
駆け込み寺だかなんだか知らねえが、てめえみてえに誰彼構わず金を貸すバカがいると、バカから金借りたバカが調子に乗って暴れんだ。これ以上俺ら警察の邪魔しないでくれよな。
Get your dirty hands off
何が言
me.
いたいんですか。
お前がゲーム感覚で金を貸すと犯罪が増えるって言ってんだよ。
ゲーム感覚ですか。
そうだ。今回のドンパチもお前が絡んでたってことは割れてんだ。お前が遊び半分で金村連中を煽ってっからこんなことになっちまったんだよ。
杉内さん、
ああ、
俺はね、俺なりの信念があって金貸してるつもりなんですよ。だから金貸しはやめません。もういいですか。早く帰りたいんで。
金村が死んだよ。
いつ？
お前がぐっすり寝ている最中だ。いいか、これ以上金村工業と上野清和会の件には関わるな。てめえが金村の連中に近づいたらこっちも徹底的にお前のこと洗ってやるぞ。
Oh, Chief, I finally got a hold of you. I'm so glad you're out. I thought you would be in the slammer for weeks, months, maybe even years. Hana-chan, you know I was only there for questioning, right? They actually didn't arrest me? Whatever it was, I'm so relieved. All that running I did down to the station paid off. Yeah, you really came through for me, Hana-chan. I appreciate it. Hehe. By the way, Chief, while you've been lounging around in jail, work's been piling up like there's no tomorrow. Get back to the office now! Hana-chan, please, I barely slept a wink last night. I'm seriously wiped out here. And whose fault is that? All of that nonsense yesterday could have been avoided if you just did your fucking job. Don't let me down this time, Chief. We have tons of work to do. Hana-chan? Hello? She hung up on me. The fuck? Might as well head back to Sky Finance. Oh, you're not gonna give me that text? That shouty text? Aw. Watch carefully, figure out which person will come with you, keep your eyes trained on them and them alone, and go in for the chase. That sounds to be a good barker. Okay. If you're tripping up while you're looking at a potential customer, then you're still an amateur. Thanks, man. No. There you go. That does that. Can I... No. Okay, so... Nice. Sky Finance. Okay, I can do that, but listen, at the end of the day, is there like any sub-stories your boy can do? So there wasn't much. I got into a couple of random encounters, but other than that, nothing to show for, really. I was hoping to find some sub-stories, but that wasn't the case. Maybe I missed them. What you got there? Ooh!
もう油固まっちゃってるよ。
We could heat it. This is all the sustenance I need.
あれ、ライター、ライ
Pigs took it.
あれ
すみません。
あ、すみません。お客さんですか。どうぞどうぞ。はい。
スカイファイナンスってこちらでよろしいんでしょうか。
ええ。ああ、ここちょっと分かりにくい場所ですもんね。どうぞどうぞ、おかけください。
はい。はい。
ご融資のご相談でしょうか。
まあ。
What?
はい。
タバコ吸ってもいいでしょうか。
Does it look like that's the case?
はいはい。どうぞどうぞ。すいませんね。接客はいつもジムの女の子に任せっきりなもんで、こういう時気が利きませんで。
Looks pretty fucking clean to me.
どうぞ。
すみません。はい。
それでご融資の件ですが。
はい。それなんですが、
ええ。
こちら保証人や担保なしで無制限にお金を貸してもらえるというのは本当でしょうか。
無制限ですか。どちらでそのような話を。言えないと。まあいいでしょう。多分あなたへの融資を断った同業他社の方にでも聞いたんでしょうから。うちの店は金貸せないけど、あの店なら貸してくれるかもよって。どうせ他にもいろいろ吹き込まれたんでしょ。うちの店は同業の人たちにはあんまり評判良くないでしょうからね。で、おいくらほど必要なんですか。
Billion.
ライターお借りしてもいいですか。
ええ、どうぞ。
大女優。あ、まあ、いや、カムロ町にしては変わった名前のお店だなと思いまして。今、あなたが働いてるお店のライター？
あ、いや、そうではないんですけど、以前そのお店にお世話になっていたことがありまして。
そっちの業界長いんですか？
ええ、まあそれなりに。
で、いくら必要なんですか？とりあえずいくら貸してほしいのか言ってくれなくちゃこっちも話のしようがないんで。
1億。現金で1億円。10日以内に私に融資していただけませんでしょうか。
1億ですか。
はい。
保証人はい
ません。
担保も
ありません。
保証人なし、担保なし、それで現金一括で1億円ね。あんたさ、自分の言ってることの意味分かってんの？
やっぱり無理ですよね、そんな話。そうですよね。すみません、私どうかしてました。この話忘れてください。お時間取らせてしまってすみませんでした。それじゃ。
ちょっと待った。貸さないとは言ってませんよ。まあゆっくりお茶でも飲みながらお話ししませんか？
Now, here's the deal. We require each of our clients to pass a test before we finance their loan. A test. That's right. A test to gauge whether or not we can trust you. Trust me. Yep. We test all of our customers before agreeing to loan them anything. We had one person to care for the elderly for a week and another one pick up all the litter in Kamarucho. We even had one woman work in the red light district. The tests get more difficult depending on the loan amount and terms, and in your case, well, the test will be hard. You got it. But if you pass, I promise to loan you the amount you want under the terms you specified.
以上が当店からの条件です。テストに合格しなければ融資することはできません。さっき10日以内って言ってたけど、つまりあなたすぐにお金が必要なんだよね。
はい。
急いでるんだよね。
はい、そうです。
Gonna skip town.
でもテストに受からなかったら時間の無駄遣いになっちゃうわけなんだけど、どうします？それでもテストの方受けてみますか？
はい、やらせてください。
本当にいいんですね。
私にはもう他の選択肢はないんです。お願いします。そのテスト受けさせてください。
Alright. Mind if I take this? Go right ahead. Mushi mushi. Sky Finance. Oh, is this Akiyama-san? Kido-chan, where are you? Is everything okay? I'm down at the Kamurocho precinct. They just finished grilling me about Kanemura-san. Kanemura? What are they doing questioning you? I'm the one who found him. Walked back into the office and there he was, dead. Sorry you had to see that, but hey, it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing on my end either. Speaking of, I take it you've heard about Arai-san by now. Fam, you don't have to speak about all of these name droppings. Like, what are you, the game? Stop dropping these names in front of people! Yeah, some detective named Suguichi told me. I still can't wrap my head around it. Me neither. Listen, we shouldn't talk about this stuff over the phone. You free to meet up later? Yeah. I got some questions I want to ask you too. Sure thing. Think you could call me back in a few though? I'm just finishing up talking with a customer. Oh yeah, no problem. Talk to you soon, my man. Sorry about that. Seems another one of my customers is in a bit of a pinch. Fine. So back to business then. 10 days, 100 million yen. That's right. Understood. In that case, can I ask you to swing by again tomorrow? I'm gonna need a little time to mull that test over. Okay, that's 9 days though. Come prepared though. We'll be starting right when you get here. I will.
それじゃあ明日。
ご来店お待ちしてます。
What was your name?
お名前聞いてもよろしいですか？
Drama Queen.
リリーと言います。
リリさんですか？それは本名？それともお店の名前？
言わないとダメですか？
いえ、いいです。明日のご来店お待ちしてます。
Hey, it's Akiyama. Sorry to spring this on you last minute, but I'm bringing a new girl into the club. She starts tomorrow. Provided she actually shows up, that is. Rearrange the shift, shuffle things around, do what you gotta do. I don't care how you do it, just make it work. Look, I know how to run my business, okay? Besides, I already made up my mind. Don't let me down. Later. The ball is in her court now. Oh, Chief, you actually decided to show up today. Good to see you too, Hana-chan. How you doing? What the heck is that? But what is this? Maybe I'll walk around town while I wait for Kido-chan to call me back. Maybe I'll do that. Hana-chan, what the fuck is this? It's an exercise machine of some sort, but... The fuck is it, like a mechanical bull type of shit? Talk to me. Look, you got all these... Hana-chan! I'm gonna leave now. See what kind of shit we can get up to. Hello? Akiyama-san, it's me. Is now a good time? Sure is. We're in the clear. What's up? There's something I gotta talk to you about. You mind if we meet up for a few? Not at all, my man. We're at. How about that building in Theater Square? You know, the red one down the alley? We'll have some privacy there. Anyway, It's the one right across from the movie theater, alright? I'll be waiting up on the roof. Roof of the red building, gotcha. Cool. We can do that. Ah, we have sub-stories! And they are shown on the map. I fucking love this shit, dude. Where? Fam. Are you it? Hello? Sorry, kid. I was... Ah! Mushi. Oh, Chief! I'm so glad I caught you. Why? What's up? There's a customer who wants to see you. It seems kind of important. Can you come back to the office? Yeah, hang tight. I'll be there as soon as I can. Huh. Very interesting. Is that my sub-story? Yes, it seems like that is the case. Alright, here we go. This is my bread and butter, dude. I love sub-stories. Is there some sort of like OCD? I just need to see the completion of all sub-stories. That's what I need to do. Sup? Who this? Apologies for the wait. So, tell me, what brings you here today? Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask you your name? It's Shiobara. How much are you willing to lend out, usually? Mind telling me why you need the money first? That will help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I had inherited the place from my father, you see, but this time I figure I'll start my own company, from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground. It made money, but not enough to get out of the red, and in the end, all I could do was downsize, but downsizing isn't always the best option, you know? The company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, wouldn't it have been better to just pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try to keep a company artificially afloat. So I took the responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled heir. The old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's more important is getting this new company off the ground. So, will you lend me the money? I'm not against the idea, but why come to me? Why can't you get your bank to cover it?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't pass the review. They asked me what business the company would be in it, but I hadn't decided yet. Something online, that's for sure. Still haven't figured it out, huh? Wait, you need planning documents too? Don't you loan sharks usually skip all that formality crap? No, it's just... Never mind. How much did you need? Let's see... How about 5 million. Why so much? Though now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you will really need. What the hell. I'll lend you the 5 mil. No interest, no collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here? But first, you're gonna have to pass my test. Sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Alright, so you want to start a company, be its president? In that case, I will need you to... How about you go ahead and find me 3 business partners? Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you need? Yeah. People who would be happy to help build up a company. What do you think? Can you do it? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take long at all. See, right, just based off of that statement right there, I wouldn't give him the money. He's out here trying to mix business with friendship. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million for me. I couldn't help but overhear, but are you really going to lend money to that piece of work? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. You think so too, huh? To tell you the truth, I agree. He's all talk. We see a lot of that nowadays. So you never planned on giving him a loan in the first place, eh? Then why bother with a test? Oh, I'll lend him the money. but only if he passes. I'm going to teach him it's a rough world out here. But what if, just on the off chance? Don't worry about it. A big mouth like him could never hope to pass one of my tests. You know, Hana-chan, a man might have lots of people he calls friend, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. He says it will be a cinch to find all three of them, but unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. Welcome back. So, where are those three partners? They just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 million a year if they just left everything to me. Ah, so you failed the test. It's not my fault, it's theirs. They're just too blind to see it. And after all those times they begged for an invite to my parties too. Parties? My online game parties. You mean you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. I see. Well, it hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, which means our loan discussion is over. My apologies. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Now wait just 1 second, eh? You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are, a god? Please! I'm counting on you. Just give me one more chance. One more. Please! I'm begging you. Let me try again. I swear I'll take it a whole lot more seriously this time. We have other business to attend to, you know? But it doesn't look like you will be leaving anytime soon, so... Alright, one more time. Invite a hostess here after the club closes. A hostess club? That's it? Well, I'll bring the girl here and the 5 million's mine? I don't know. Oh, come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem? I just don't have the cash, man. Hostess clubs are pretty expensive, you know? It's a real shame. I would have all kinds of girls trailing after me if I just had the money. I would be like the Pied Piper of Kamurocho. I guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. You can put it on my tab. That place is called Sweet, over on Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you and they'll take care of the rest. Really? You can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. So what do you think? Can you do that? Oh, hell yes, of course. No problem at all. I will bring you the best hostess in the club. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. Chief, why are you giving him a second chance? You would usually send somebody like him well on his way by now. He's so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look at it from my perspective. You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him and I'll be up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hana-chan. Don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? I guess you can do what you want. It is your company after all. But why did you send him to a hostess club? He'll just go out and have fun and on your tab no less. A first-time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterward. Anyone who succeeds is either rich or a smooth talker. But this guy is broke, so he has about a 0% chance of pulling this shit off. We don't know that. I mean, he might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That would be a miracle. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at a time like this, it will be the first of many. Luck is just another kind of talent, wouldn't you agree? Maybe, but even so, if that guy gets his very own miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I've ever met. Welcome back. So, where's the hostess? Ah, that club is no good, man. Jesus, look at this guy. Yeah, paying with someone else's money, man. Seriously, though. Any other club, and I would have had them eating out of the palm of my hand. It all boils down to a bad club. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't pass the test. That means I won't be giving you a loan. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shinobara here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait just 1 fucking second, man! If you just let me try another test, I'm positive I would be passing with flying colors. Fine, but this is really and truly your last chance. 10 President's business cards. The toughest one of them all. Yep. Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories, take your pick. Just find 10 of them, get their cards, and bring them here. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I can get over 20 or 30 cards, no problem. Do it then. I mean, you should have accumulated them already. If it were you, Hana-chan, how would you go about collecting 10 president's cards? Go online and print them out? I would pop into an office building and talk to company presidents directly. A frontal attack, huh? Good answer. As for me, I would probably grab a hold of a president or two, take them to a print shop, and have them make me some cards. A little aggressive maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you would do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a print shop and make up a bunch of fake cards if I wanted to. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for a quick wit. Regardless, I doubt he's capable of either. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I only have one, my father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presidents here? It's all businessmen and restaurateurs? A la restaurateurs? Actually, you're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. Well then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara here out? It's time for him to leave.
Hi.
No more seconds. No, you're out. It's always just one more time with you. I've given you 3 chances already. No matter how many times you try, you will never pass. Alright? So leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big talking nitwit.
Yeah.
This is it, please. My very last chance. If you give up on me now, I'm finished. Will you just leave already? I'm positive I can build a company that will never ever need to downsize. You really want to start your own company, don't you? Are you sure you're being entirely honest with me and with yourself? Absolutely. No lies and excuses. No lies and no excuses, period. Fine. Then this is your honest to goodness last chance. You fail, you leave. You got it? Got it. I'll pass it for sure this time. You'll see. Okay, here we go. My friend's leaflet company is in the red. If you can get it to turn to a profit again, I will lend you the 5 million yen. But that could take years. The door's right there if you're not interested. What's it going to be? You in or out? Alright. Where is this leaflet company anyway? It's Paradise Advertising on West Chichifuck Street. Just past the M store. Let me give them a call. Hello? Paradise Advertising? This is Akiyama over at Sky Finance. Akiyama-san! To what do I owe the pleasure? You've been asking for management advice, right? I found just the man for the job. Name is Shiobara-kun. I will be sending him your way shortly. Really? Shiobara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Now it's all up to you. Paradise Advertising is on West Chichifuck Street. I'm sure you will see it when you get there. Alright, I'll be back. Chief, are you sure about this? That's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red even though sales remain strong and steady? Yeah, that's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always higher. Which means their only choice is to downsize and cut their... Yep. All they can do is downsize. And our friend, Shiobara-kun, who would rather see a company die than shrink, will now be forced to do just that. You a bad man, Chief. Call it shock therapy. If he can't do this, he's hopeless. Shock therapy? Don't you think you should go and check up on him just in case? You never know. Well, if you insist. Yes, thank you. M store, got it. Let's see if we can find this place. It's been a long episode. Could it be here? Yo, what's going on? Ah, there it is. Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, that Shiobara guy you sent over showed up, right? He marched in, blustering about how he was going to put me in the black. Isn't it putting it through the green? Whatever. But when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he had inherited his father's company, but didn't want to downsize, and because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing. Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that will happen to my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You would be hard-pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize. I know. Well, that may be true, but still. These people have been with me from day one. I gotta be frank with you here, man. It's your job as president to make this decision. I guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking toward Children's Park, though. He was. Thanks. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have already been slashed, and there is simply no more fat to trim. Their president is a real go-getter too. Keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still he's stuck in the red. Now that sounds like the CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, the only thing left to do is cut personal costs. In other words, if it isn't Shiobara's idiot son, imagine my surprise running into Yuhi. You work for my father's company? So you remember me, do ya? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out for a job. But I had to either downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied and I... Well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied. Ha! You think that's gonna make up for all the hardship you've caused? Speaking as a manager, downsizing is... Does it fucking matter that you're proud? Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who would hire me now, at my age? I either live on the streets or die in the gutter. Take some fucking responsibility and die alongside of me. Whoa. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut the fuck up. You could never understand how I feel. Never! You're right, I couldn't. Still, murder is not the answer. What's your deal anyway, huh? Just let me murder in peace. You're taking this moron side? What the fuck? What is that? If you want to try start over, I can help. I can lend you the money anyway. Look at all these shinies. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? That does it. I'm fucking all y'all up. You're fucking shit up, dog. What's that? Shit. Damn, you got fucked up. Hey. Enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. And then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company was... Can't be easy to start over at your age, but if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. I'm just a moneylender, but a little money might be just what you need right now. Sky Finance. Drop by anytime. You knew all along. You knew that downsizing was the only way to get that company in the black. Yep, sure did. I knew it! Then why? Why? His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it. So you've come to mull it all over, is that right? That angry old man? Paradise Advertising? I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always ideal or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man right there. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Akiyama-san, could you ask that leaflet company guy to come meet us here? You do it, Mr. President. Yes, hello? This is Akiyama from Sky Finance. We have something we'd like to talk to you about. Could you come meet us at the park? What is it, Akiyama-san? Something wrong? Shiobara-kun wants to talk to you. Well, I once brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people he had employed over the years. And now your company's in the same position mine was. I apologize if this is too forward, but you have to downsize. Yes, I thought as much. But my people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything is over. All of your employees get hurt, every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Akiyama-san, I agree. Downsizing is the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's got to be better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. I guess that really is the only way to go then. I have just one favor to ask of you. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who were forced out get the first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who served the company by leaving, and they had all been friends and co-workers for a long time. Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shiobara-san, I assumed you were nothing more than some half-baked smartass, but now I see that you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we're gonna do the best we can by our employees. Now, if you excuse me. Thank you very much. I learned a lot from all of this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough. So let's consider this test pass. The money is yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you are then. 5 million yen. Just carrying it on me. Thank you so much. This is all I got, but I would like it to have at least some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. 50k. What? Memoirs of an Action Star. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what it is. I can't move. Yes, fuck off. I can't push the button. I'm pushing the button like a cunt. It doesn't do anything. There we go. There we go. Items. Iron plate. That's not it. Is it in... Where is it? I don't know where it is. But listen. We got 1 star. Yeah, man. Okay. One more thing left to do. What are you doing? Grab this plastic garbage. Yeah, it's my shit. And then, damn, that sensitivity is all kinds of messed. What is this? How did that locker key get there? That's what I want to know. What's that? Examine. A manhole, huh? The lid's too heavy for me to lift up and open. Really? Is that going to be pertinent at any time? Might be. Interesting. Was there anything else that I missed? Do you guys see another shiny? I don't. Okay. So with that, we are going to call it an episode. Next episode, I do believe we have a couple more sub-stories to get through. So we're going to do that. Until next episode, this has been your boy Karagol Gaming. I'm out of here. Love you all. Do. See ya.